St. Louis residents have just hours to weigh in on how the city should spend the $250 million it received from the Rams relocation settlement.
Tomorrow is the last day to vote, and so far more than 10,000 people have taken part in the online survey. The options range from replacing water mains, improving roads, and funding public schools. And you don't have to be a city resident to vote. We do have a link in the As Seen on TV section of KSDK.com.
That once-in-a-lifetime settlement is the catalyst of our Searching for Solutions series. We wanted to see how those millions of dollars could be best put to use to repair the region and revitalize our neighborhoods. For the last year, Five on Your Side has traveled to Detroit, Indianapolis, New Orleans, and Kansas City to see what those cities are doing to turn things around and to set a foundation for the future.
And tonight we wrap up our Searching for Solutions series with our final report from Baltimore. That's where right now taxpayers are funding initiatives all over the city to try and keep youth out of trouble.
Voters overwhelmingly approve this concept, and it's helping keep young people engaged outside of the school day. Brent Solomon shows us how.
In order to fly high, you need a plan, and in this case, a pilot. That's what these third graders are learning to be on a weeknight here at the Center for Technology Access and Training. It's also known as CTAT, in the heart of Baltimore's Sandtown community.
Probably most recently known because of the murder of Freddie Gray.
Unrest erupting in the streets of Baltimore after another black man died in police custody. In the fallout, months of protests, pleas for change, and even a tangible path to get past the community's pain.
Over the next 5 to 10 years, it will dictate Baltimore's future, because with the moves we make now will dictate where Baltimore's going over the next 20, 30, 40 years. Baltimore
native Adam Jackson was one of the forces behind a major movement a year after Freddie Gray's death. It's called the Baltimore Children and Youth Fund, a direct response to the unrest. City taxpayers approving something they never had before, allocating 3% of personal property taxes towards the fund. The idea is to pour resources into communities that traditionally hadn't seen them.
Money would end up going to the organizations that needed it the most, that most represented Baltimore. It is structured in such a way that a large corporate nonprofit would not be preferred over a smaller grassroots organization that may be just getting started.
CTAT is one of some 80 city organizations now benefiting from the $12 million in tax dollars that come in every year. Young people learning not only how to build and fly drones, but also how to code, repair computers, and how to produce photography and music.
A lot of folks come in here and they think because we have music, a music program, they want to rap, right? That's not what it's about. They come in here, we allow them to do that, to get on the mic, and then they understand they can be engineers.
It's not just about exposing children to something new, it's about hands-on access that can build skills to one day launch a living wage.
I think that's how you level the playing field, is by giving people access and training. Don't just give it to them, show them how it's used. Music videos, you have a drone. Any opening scene of a movie, you have a drone. These are all career paths.
Technology opening new doors, thanks to a citywide effort to remove the barriers that kept them closed.
But having a safe space, having an opportunity, coupled with a caring adult really makes a difference.
Sometimes it's the difference between just living and landing on top. And to keep this concept free of politics, leaders with the Baltimore Children and Youth Fund govern it and allocate the public tax dollars, not the city. In addition to routine funding, the fund is also awarding 5-year grants of $50,000 a year to a select number of organizations that are committed to creating change at the grassroots level.